Good afternoon, guys. So our topic is on IIP Index of Industrial Production. So table of content, introduction to IIP, significance of IIP, methodology, role of IIP in economic forecasting, limitation of IIP, international comparison of IIP, and last conclusion. So introduction to IIP. So it is an index that shows the growth rate in different industry group of economy in a fixed period of time. So it is compiled and published by the Central State of Organization and Ministry of Stats and Programming Implementation. So IIP is a composite indicator that measures the growth rate of industrial group classified under manufacture sector, mining sector and electricity, and use-based sectors, namely basic goods, capital goods, intermediate goods. So the 8 core industries which represent 40% of IIP index, that is manufacturing and mining, electricity. So what is the significance of IIP index? So IIP is the only measure of physical volume of production. IIP is used by government, Ministry of Finance, RBI of India to make policies. So IIP remains extremely relevant for the calculation of quantity, quarterly and advanced GDP estimates.
Good morning everyone. My name is Taha and I will be talking about the methodology of Index of Industrial Production, which is IIP. So the IIP is calculated using a weighted average method where the weight of each product is based on its share in total value of its industrial production. The base year is taken by calculating average is typically chosen from a year which has a stable, which has no ups and downs and it is stable, and the other end is taken by a year where there is inflation or any other kind of abnormal activity. So how is basically the item selected in the methodology of the IIP? So the selection is done based on the manufacturing sector value of output figures which has been taken from the annual survey of industries from 2012 as per the example. So it is done by the working group, that is called WG. The method ensures that the selection of robust list of items such as the items selected in the basket cover at least 80% of the output of each manufacturing industry as the NIC, which is the National Industrial Classification, which was established in 2008. So for the mining sector, there are 29 minerals that were identified, and the output figures are by the Indian IBM, which is the Indian Bureau of Mines, using a composite index for which mining will be computed by the IBM and provided to the CSO every month. The CSO is the Center for Statistical Office. In the electric sector, as in the current series will continue, will be represented by the composite index, which is basically based upon the electricity generated each unit, and the figure is sourced from the CEA, which is the Central Electricity Authority, every month.
Good morning. My name is Sheikh Karim. Today I am talking about role of the IIP in the economic forecasting. It is a valuable tool for economic forecasting. By this we can predict the future economic growth or contraction. This information role of the IIP is economic forecasting is invaluable for a policy maker, for example like predicting the interest rate or fiscal policy and other economic measures. By IIP it is useful for government policies to measure what are the effects in the manufacturing sectors and the overall growth of the economic. it is a valuable tool, but it has some limitations also. By IIP, we cannot measure the accurate data. Sometimes it can be inaccurate, incomplete, which results in the misleading, leads to misleading results. And by this, we can only get to know the good quantity of the product, not the quality, which have vastly different level of productivity.
Going to talk about international comparison of IIP. The IIP is not only used for individual countries but also used for international comparison. By comparing IIP to international, it will different countries will gain insight of relative strength of each country's manufacturing sector. However, when comparing the IIP to the international sector, we should consider some of the factors such as inflation rate and exchange rate. And in different industries comparison, the factors can in fact affect the economic and accuracy of comparison. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I am telling about the conclusions. In conclusion, the intention of production is a virtual tool understanding the health of an economy and predicting its future growth. It has some limitations. One of the most indicators used by the economists and policymakers around the world. As the technology continues to evolve, it becomes increasingly interconnected. The IIP will likely continue to play a central role of an economy. Thank you. Thank you.